What's up, I Like Scary? We are back. I hope you're all having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So, you all, today I want to talk about David Gordon Green's The Exorcist Believer, you guys. And I can't wait to see this film, but I want to talk about what I think will happen and just my thoughts overall with this film. But before we get started, definitely make sure you smash the like button because it helps. So, to get into this, The Exorcist Believer, you all, to kind of give you a summary with this, when Odom's daughter Angela and her friend Catherine show signs of demonic possession, it unleashes a chain of events that forces single father Victor Fielding to confront the idea of evil. Terrified and desperate, he seeks out Chris McNeil, the only person alive who witnessed anything like it before. So to get into it, we saw the trailer, both trailers. They were very good in my opinion. I love the second one. But to get into it, I feel like The Exorcist Believer will be a good movie. Now, we've heard reviews where they said that it fell flat. A lot of people said that they didn't enjoy it. But for me, I'm the type, I have to see a movie for myself for me to basically give my opinion on it. Now, with the trailer, we see a lot of scenes with Catherine and Angela being possessed, and it almost seems that I want to say they're sharing the same demon, because we see that part at the end where they're, back to back in the chairs, and the lady says that they're beating in sync, their heart is beating in sync, which is very terrifying, them sharing demons. And I heard rumors that this will not be the same demon that was in Linda Blair, that was in Reagan, the Pazuzu. This will actually be a demon. I want to say the name is Legion, but I can be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But we got Chris McNeil back in this, and David Gordon Green did the Halloween trilogy, which, I love 2018, I love Kills, and I love Ends. And I know it's kind of mixed when it comes to Halloween Ends, but overall, Michael Myers looked great. We got some legacy characters back, and it was a great story told. Now this, from my understanding, the Exorcist film that's coming out will be a part of an Exorcist trilogy, with the second one being Exorcist Deceiver. We have not yet got the third film announced, the title and everything, but I really do think that this is going to pay a lot of respect to that original 1974 with William Friedkin. And I really do think that this will be a different type of film, because when I seen it, it was a lot of things that I seen that kind of made me like, wow, but one thing I want to say is you're never going to be able to top that original. That original 1974 was something for its time, a possession movie with like a younger, a girl. I think she was like 14 years old when she did The Exorcist. Linda Blair, she bodied it. I actually watched some of the behind the scenes recently, and the stuff they went through, like the practical things and just the effects, was amazing, man. How they made that film come together was just so grounded and homemade, and I don't think this, days cinema can do that, if that makes sense. I don't think that it can do that simply, but maybe, who knows. But nothing's going to ever beat that original Exorcist. What they can do is pay a lot of respect to it, and kind of make it feel like it's a continuance. And I think they're going to do a good job at that. This is something new. We got two possessed younger ladies, and we see actually Catherine getting baptized. So that's very interesting. I definitely do think this is going to be some ride, The Exorcist Believer. Angela, with her dad being Odom, and from my understanding, they're going to be going into the woods, Angela and Catherine, after the school, and it's going to be something where they're going to woods, and I think that demon connects to them there. And we see something very interesting at the end where Catherine actually tells them that they're going to have to pick which one lives. And it was a lot of disturbing stuff in these trailers, like that black and white thing that kind of kicks up, like that filter where it's like they're flashing and motion and stuff. That shit is freaky. And I really do think, when you sit here and think about it, in my opinion, I love paranormal movies. I love The Nun, The Conjuring, Annabelle, all of that. So, I think if you're a paranormal fan, that we're going to like this. I want to go in here, positive vibes. I have my tickets, and got some legacy characters by Chris McNeil. And we also found out that Linda Blair will be attached to this project. But from my understanding, with an interview with David Gordon Green, they kind of try to throw her like a role to have her presence in the film, but she didn't want to be a part of it. She just is there kind of mentoring the girls, from my understanding, Catherine and Angela, and just being on set, because she was there in the 70s, seeing how everything, kind of got brought together, and she didn't want to be a part of it, which you got to respect that. And we saw her picture in the trailer, that was very cool, and the tubular bells kick up. And yeah, man, I cannot wait. I've heard nothing but good things. With the Halloween Horror Nights house, with the clues from the trailer and stuff, so that kind of plays in part with the movie. This movie got actually pushed up earlier due to Taylor Swift's film. It comes out October 6th. I'll be going to see it on the 5th. I cannot wait. And like I said, the Catherine, for some reason, Catherine, she feels like Reagan. She feels like a young Linda Blair. I think her energy, maybe it's her face, it's something that makes me feel Linda Blair, especially that scene where she's putting the Bible scriptures in her mouth, and she has like that mint colored, nightgown. It just gives you that original Exorcist feel. But I'm just be honest here, I don't think that no one's gonna ever be able to replicate that that original Exorcist feel with Reagan, and just the effects, the 360 head spin. They actually did that with a animatronic actually that looked just like Linda Blair. Just that scene with the cross, it's just stuff like that though. It's just, it can't be replicated. It's legendary, But I think they can make their own moments. I think if David Gordon Green goes into this film, yeah, definitely give some fan service, but don't OD on it and make this his own paranormal film, because paranormal films are different from slasher movies. You can make, more iconic moments, I feel, when it comes to like a paranormal movie, when it comes to like jump scares and things like that. It's kind of easier, if that makes sense. So I really do think that The Exorcist Believer will be good. That's just my opinion though. And I can't wait to see the story just blossom, how it's two parents with two kids that are going through this thing with this demonic stuff. Even that little picture they kind of throw up in the trailer where you see Angela and Catherine like in the middle of a church, like in a sanctuary, where they're like smiling. And I loved how they kind of showed the journey with them being friends. And this is through the trailer, and I will say they did show a lot in this trailer. But yeah, Catherine, if I had to pick, okay, so when it comes to this look, Angela look is very disturbed, and her voice, she's saying God played a trick on you, and Catherine is laughing. So I feel like it's like best of both worlds. Just like it's like they're two different, entities of demon. Because when you look at Catherine, you see Linda Blair. When you look at Angela, she looks like darker and deeper. We see like this scene with Catherine walking like this sewer, and she's getting like drugged down by demons in the water. We got Chris Nelson on this project, so he does great work, as you seen he did with James Drew Courtney and things like that, and the kills in Halloween. David Gordon Green sounds very confident, and I really believe in him, and I hope he does great, and I hope this story is very solid. And the big battle I have going on over, in my, horror, life, I want to see if this will turn out to be better than The Nun 2. Because The Nun 2 was a very solid movie. It was better than the first one. Was it the best Conjuring film? No. But it was solid. So I want to just see which one turns out to be better. The Nun 2 is definitely better than Insidious Red Door, in my opinion. But I want to see if it's going to be, turning out to be better than The Exorcist Believer. Right now, I have The Exorcist Believer coming out on top of all these films when it comes to paranormal. So can't wait to see the character Catherine. I'm really excited to see her because she reminds me so much of Linda Blair and Angela. Them next to each other seems like it's going to be very scary and frightening. So, yeah, you guys definitely comment down below what you all think about The Exorcist Believer. Are you ready for it? Or are you kind of you don't care too much about it? Let me know in the comments, man. I am so ready for this. October 5th, I will be going to see this film. So, yeah, guys, unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me up on my social media. I Like Scary on Instagram, I Like Scary _ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, I Like Scary on Twitter. And right there where it says join, make sure you think about clicking join and become a member of the channel so you get exclusive content and benefits. Also, think about clicking Patreon to get the same exact things, exclusive content and benefits, such as watch parties and more. And yeah, you all, I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time.